the thing that you were doing,
Yeah,
I redid the page.
you
Marriage
did?
Ain't for Suckers. Yeah.
Oh,
So look
praise
like
God.
YouTube's loaded up, Facebook is loaded up. So yeah, you can actually. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Look like we live now,
Yeah.
and I might be looking like a kung fu movie. I don't know, but what I'm gonna do is make sure I'm Li on the.
Hmm.
So what you can do, Quest, if you ever are in question, you can hit marriageaintforsuckers.com
Yeah.
and then hit the link to Facebook or the link to
Ooh.
wherever. You see
Oh,
what I'm saying?
she fire.
I'm gonna put some other stuff in there one day, but
She fire.
I had to, get that banged out real quick. You know, you understand.
Oh, 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 David.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna probably
Oh,
put a live video window in it, but I didn't have time to code it today.
yeah. And I see it got the 6 days, 23 hours.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
count it down, baby.
oh, it's so
Count it
nice.
down.
It's so nice. It's
So
so,
nice.
it's so
And
nice.
and I didn't punk out this time. Hey y'all, I don't see you yet because I haven't pulled the page up properly because I'm trying to share it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't punk out this time. I did the three share ports where
Hmm.
if you're on your tablet, it's gonna look away. If you're on your cell phone, it's gonna look away. If you're on your desktop, it's gonna look away.
Hmm.
So, because I used to punk out on that because I just don't be feeling like all that. It's like just adjust the screen. You know how to adjust it to pinch, right? Pinch and zoom, don't you? But don't
Yeah.
nobody want to look at no website like that. They want it to fit the screen properly.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, yeah, y'all. Just give me a second. Make sure that it did what I thought it did. Yes, it did. So I'm gonna click back to here. And yo, it's strange. I don't see. Hold up. Let me before I say it. Let me make sure. Oh, okay. I almost said it's strange. I don't see foundation, but I'm glad I didn't say that because then she would have sent me some hate mail because she
Yes.
waving saying, "Hey,
Yes.
yes." So I'm gonna switch off this thing so I don't look like a kung fu movie anymore. Big up my screen. Pick
And
up this here,
delete. I'm
and
gonna do it again.
we good. Good. Oh, I was supposed to show y'all the page though, real quick. That's what I was supposed to do. So, hold for kung fu movie. Marriage ain't for suckers.com and share the screen. But what'll be dope, but here's the other thing though, Quest. Like the dope part is when we go live for the audio, it's gonna show it's gonna show on that page.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So right now it's showing marriage moments from Monday, but when we go live on the audio, it's gonna pop up right there on the page.
Praise him.
Yeah. So this is the little thing we did, y'all, real quick. So you could see the countdown, at least for the Thursday program. I was in a rush. I didn't, you know, fine tune it for Monday and put the video window in and all that kind of stuff. But y'all see what it is. And you
Hmm.
can reach out to my man Quest. You can click that Quest green icon. And yeah, man.
Fire. Fire.
Go right to the site. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I think they'll find Quest Green.
Oh
Yeah, that's
wow.
him. There you go.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
love it. I
yeah.
love it. I love it.
So anyway, it's not, it's just a little something real quick, Quest.
It looks good, man.
Yeah, man. Hit that question. Oops, I need to change the email addresses in here because Simone gonna get the question.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna fix that. But there you go.
Yes.
So what up, y'all?
What up? What up? What
Yeah,
up?
yeah,
What up?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
She look good. She look good.
Well, appreciate it.
We got.
So for those of you joining us, I think people are having difficulty finding it today, Quest.
They are.
Yeah,
Well, let's make it easy for them then.
yeah. I think today because of the switch. Sure. So we're just gonna start directing people straight. That's the main reason why I switched it because I want to make sure like you know, when they get the link, they can just go here and then choose which way they coming in
Yeah.
rather than like where they at today kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So word. Yeah, look like Nikki. Thanks, Nikki. Look like Nikki like the only person in right this second because
Uh-huh.
People having problem finding the joint.
Oh, shouts out to Jalen. Jalen picked up his mom and brought roses for her.
Who's
Oh,
that? Who's that again?
Jalen, E's son.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh, oh.
He picked up Dee Dee from the airport and he had roses for her. My man, my mellow.
Learning
Yep.
and training, man.
I'm
Talking about the
training.
son, right?
Oh, yeah. That's what she said. She said, Eric Thomas, you trained him well. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Word. Uh yeah.
Yeah.
So all right. I don't know. Okay, Simone is in. That's good. Queen B. Frenchie's found us. All right. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, let me get to you, D.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Minimize that. Get the audio ready for when you're ready. Okay, in the ATL. Uh-huh. Simone saying what's up to you.
yeah. Yeah. What's up, Moni? Hold on, D. Where's my link? To,
To what?
to where to the what's the name page?
It's marriageaintforsuckers.com, man. That's what I was just saying.
Oh,
And then you hit the Facebook joint, so you always know, because I'm always keep that joint up to date no matter what. Then you won't have to wonder. You feel me?
so I'm on the page.
Yeah, just scroll down to the bottom and hit the Facebook joint.
Oh, see what I'm
You know
saying?
what I'm saying? Until
Bang.
until we put the window in there or whatever we're gonna put in there,
Bang.
That way, you know.
Yeah, it's nice.
Steven, what up? I almost called you Steve, but I don't know if people call you Steve. So I didn't want to, overstep my boundaries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let me know.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and do my share thing.
Yo, Craig, what up? Like, yo, Officer Craig was somewhere. I'm not gonna tell his bit, but he was somewhere, right? And they were rocking the kind of like speedboat joint, and I was having nostalgic feelings because the same place they were, with the same boat they had.
Yeah.
Simone and I did that years ago, and it was fun for me, but Simone didn't like it too much because I was being real. They said, look, they said you couldn't turn it, you couldn't flip it over. And I'm like, of course, any boat can flip over. Well, let's try it out.
Oh.
So she's holding the rope like it's like a bronco, like a
Don't tell me you flipped it over, D.
No. I didn't flip it over. I wasn't trying to kill us, B. I'm not that crazy, but I did try to flip it, but it didn't flip. So she had a rope so you could hold on. So the thing that was in front of wifey Craig, they had rope tied to that. So because you see how the space was too open for your feet, so the thing will throw you all over the little boat. So wifey was holding on to the joint like you hold on to a buck that has bucked. And I was like, I hate backseat driving, right? She's like, yeah. And so I would turn the wheel so that the water would come in on her side. I was a new married person, right? The water would come in. You going backseat drive? No. Whoosh, the water come in. Then I turn the boat back up and then go turn. Yeah, that wasn't cool. It wasn't cool.
I did it one time too. My wife don't drive jet skis with me no more.
Yeah.
She get on it on her own. She's like, I don't ride with you no more.
Yo, Simone said send a barrel with AC.
Yeah. She said, all she says, remember Jamaica? I'm like, I care not to.
Yeah. Yo, make sure you send money for clear it too. She want an AC in the barrel and the money to clear it.
And the money to clear it. I ain't mad. I am not mad.
Yeah, Craig, you can say what you want to say, but did you hear what he just said about the jet skis, bro? So there you go.
Craig said, are you sure you want to do this marriage thing with David?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yo, I got 17 years in this, man.
Oh, so
good years. And wifey there, she'll let you know if it's bad. I mean, yeah, that wasn't the best day of our marriage, but we survived. We survived.
It is what it is.
Yes.
All right, let's get them.
All right. All right. So for those of you joining us for the very first time, I am Dave, and that dude over there, his name is Quest. And if you flip it around, it's the same thing backwards. And so if it sounds like we know what we're talking about, it's because we are LIVE for the audio audience. It's not because we don't like you on video, but we don't do it so tidy while the video is running.
Mm-hmm.
But with the audio joint, you got to be a little bit more well behaved. So yeah, when we sound like that, then you know that it's on. So just for a second after I say quiet on the set, for a second, you won't hear anything. Don't tell me you can't hear and what happened to my sound and all that kind of stuff, because it's coming. Know yourself. Yo. All right. So you ready, Quest?
I am, man.
The new Questament. All right, quiet on the set. Yo, Quest, it's time to give the people something, man. What we talking about today?
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Quest, the host with the most. And welcome to another edition of the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast. I am alongside my man, my man, L. David Harris.
Get on the mic.
And MC.
What up, though?
Oh, man, let me tell you something. It is a great time to be alive, D.
And class is in the session.
Indeed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like I said, man, class is in session. It's a great time to be alive. Real quick, man, shouts out to David Shands, aka Jers, man. Shouts out to G. Bryant and my man Kyle. We were over at Harding University High School today, and speaking to a couple of the students. And yeah, D, I was saying that it is a great time to be alive. It is a great time for them to be in the position that they're in because they are getting information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we all know that information applied changes situations. And so, man, just sharing with them, like, for real, have fun at school, but do me a favor, don't have more fun than you take advantage of this opportunity. There's some kids who just dying to be in the position that you're in right now, but they can't be because the demands of life are calling them. Mom ain't around, daddy ain't around. You know what I'm saying? A bad situation that they might be in where they got it, just like, for real. There's some countries where some kids just working to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
School is an afterthought. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes not even a thought, period. But, you're in a place, in a position where you can be able to get, that information and apply it to daily living. So shouts out to them, man. They still over there now. But yeah, how's things on that side, man?
Yo, it's good, but it's hot. But it ain't hot like New York City hot, believe it or not. But it's hot over here, man. But
see, yeah. But I don't know if the humidity is the same in New York.
It's not. I've been to other Caribbean islands where the humidity, you can't even inhale, bro. But it ain't like that in Jamaica, nowhere.
Yeah.
But
you do get nice breeze, though.
Yeah, you breeze up, little man. So you're good. We good.
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful, man. I was thanking God for the consistent weather because as much as I used to be a dude, like the cold didn't bother me, but when I moved, I don't want to see nothing called cold.
Yeah.
So I like waking up kind of knowing basically what the weather's going to be like.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
no doubt.
I ain't mad at the weather, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, just do me a favor real quick. Tell Pastor Patrick Graham, come on, man, yard. That's all I just need to say. Don't worry yourself. But anyway, yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how if that happens or not.
He's a little bit busy right now.
Oh yeah, no doubt he is. No
Yeah.
doubt he is. So yeah, man. Real quick, before we get off into it, I just want to shout out a listener, D, um, who
Yeah.
who was going by the name of J White Journal.
Okay.
And they left us a review. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So I would say that J White Journal is the listener of the week. And
Word.
he said, bravo. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. J White Journal said that this podcast continues to inspire me to become a better man for my lady. Thank you for the insight and perspective, gentlemen. God bless.
Word. Well,
Yep.
thank you. Real talk.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for the review. J White Journal, shouts out to you, who is the listener of the week. And if you too would like to become a listener of the week, do me a favor. Go buy your podcast app and go down to reviews and add review and leave us a review. We would definitely love to hear from you. Love to hear what your thoughts are as we bring this information on this topic that we love so much called marriage every week. So yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
I just want to add right here. I know I don't usually bust in right here before you get
Oh,
done.
no, go ahead. Do you think?
Yeah, so y'all go ahead and hit marriageaintforsuckers.com, any way you want to spell it.
Yeah.
And there we can shuttle you to your favorite podcast app. You like it on iHeartRadio, it's there. If you like it on iTunes, it's there. If it's Google Play, what they call it now, Music Now, go get it, man. Tune in, let's go get it, man. So just use our use the site as a pass through from now on for me.
Absolutely.
Please. We need 43 more reviews to cross over to the next.
Yeah, to the next level. So yeah, man.
Yeah, please.
Yep. If
you hear that, Quest, please.
Yeah, please. Please. It always helps with a please. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It always helps with a please. So, so yes, indeed. So I think this might be the good spot right here. You know what I'm saying, D? To shout out Breathe University.
Oh,
when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful. Yes, indeed. So a couple of things going on. You got Saving 7,000, which is going down in Atlanta this weekend. Myself, I will be there hosting, as well as performances by Toby Nwigwe, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
got lyrics.
Oh man, Toby is killing the game right now. He just did a show in Houston and sold out his own show.
Word. That's
I'm talking
big.
about love.
That don't happen usually, not early
in the game. So he's getting a lot of love from Erykah Badu. He's getting love from Dave Chappelle and a couple other people in the game as well. So he'll be performing. You'll hear from former, I think he used to play for the Bengals, Alton Ellis. He'll be there as well. Who else will be there? Willie Moe Jr. will be there.
Willie Moe Jr.
Yes, indeed. He'll be there as well. And a host of other people. ET will be there, and the whole ETA squad will be there. And it's going to be a lovely weekend, man, raising funds for education and for the nonprofit, man. So we could just go ye therefore, if you will.
Go ye therefore. Okay, that's a good way to say it, I guess. Yeah.
Cool. We're just trying to go ye therefore. So yeah, man.
Okay.
Yep. And then of course there's Ignite the Dream, which is happening in Philadelphia really soon. And of course, yes, indeed, Take Control is still on the move as well. So if you want more information and you want to be in the building, go to etinspires.com/events. And if you want to become a part of the Breathe University clan, just go by I'm telling you, personal development, you want to get better in your marriage, like for real. And I'm, as always, I'm biased to that. I'm the one who runs that department.
Okay. You're pretty good, dude.
I would say fairly decent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to do, entrepreneurship, you want to become an entrepreneur, we got the tools, tricks, and trades to help you get that done. BreatheUniversity.com.
Word up. Well, I'm about to over dramatize the thing and let y'all know something that you need to know.
Mhm.
And one day I'm gonna give my man Ronnie Jackson a little something, but not today. I'm just gonna say today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get your free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/marriage. With more than 180,000 titles from which to choose for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. And today we're holding out on y'all, man. You need to recommend a what do you call the thing, Quest? Like an ebook, not an ebook, audio book.
Oh yeah.
You need to recommend that for us this time.
Yeah.
Please put it in the feed wherever you're hearing this. Put it in the feed and let us know what you're listening to. Audibletrial.com/marriage and let us know what you got for free. It's on us, sort of. But yeah, go ahead, hit that link and let us know what y'all listening to.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yep. So D, for real, what is the topic for today?
It's forgive and forget, or forget to forgive, flipped upside down. Which one is it?
Oh wow.
Forgive and forget, or forget to give. Forgive.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh
yeah.
Wow.
Let that settle in, y'all.
Oh wow. So this is big. This is big. I'll let you take off first, D, and then I'll jump in behind you.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're not silly, y'all. Let me just tell you that we're not dumb either, right? So, a lot of times people say forgive and forget. That's a way to say something that's very important. God is not going to give you amnesia when you choose to forgive people. So your brain is not going to blank out and forget completely whatever the infraction was. However, and like I say often, however, but it is our privilege if our spouses do something that causes us some consternation. We might be mad, we might be sad, we might be angry, or worse, enraged. I hope you never get to enraged, but if that happens to you and you think, and notice I said think, you think that it's because your spouse did X, Y, Z, or Z, or didn't do X, Y, or Z. Now you think it's their fault. Whatever it is, it's your privilege to forgive. Now, notice I also did not say that there won't be necessary boundaries depending on what we're talking about here. Not going to all those weeds right now, but I'm saying it's our privilege to forgive, and don't treat the person that you forgave like they're still guilty. That's the forget part. Right. But the flip side is, like, are we going to do that? And we'll talk about the details of that. Are we going to do that, or are we going to get amnesia? Remember, I said God don't give it to you, so somebody going to give it to you on this flip side.
Yeah.
Or you're going to get amnesia and act like you can't forgive. You're going to forget that you needed forgiveness before.
Oh, come on.
You're going to forget that you were in the same bus 15 minutes ago or last week, or you did something that he or she did not hold against you, but now you want to get brand new. And because somebody left, something in a place it shouldn't have been, you want to get bent out of shape when last week you ran the car into the side of the house.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So we got to pick a side, man. Either we're going to be forgiving or we're not going to be forgiving. But we can't play two sides of the road, man.
No, you can't. My thing is, D, when you choose to forgive, right? And you forgive, but you still acting like you didn't forgive, if you will, it's still touchy to you. Like, for real, if you choose to forgive and let it go.
Don't be tender.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I've case in point. I'm dealing with a situation, or I came across a situation where one spouse cheated on another spouse, right?
Okay.
All right, cool. You decided to end the relationship. Let's not talk about, you know what I'm saying? Well, why are you staying around? Like, for real.
They chose to do it.
Yeah.
They chose to stay together.
Some people understand that once they do marriage for life.
Okay.
Right? Now that doesn't say that because that's their mindset, that you abuse the relationship by continuing to step out. You made a mistake. You had a lapse in judgment, whatever the case may be. All right. Person chose to forgive you. You make sure that you never do this or anything remotely close to this again, because that could potentially end your relationship good and proper, right? So, but we're not talking about those situations. We're talking about, okay, you're not doing it no more. And you decided
You what?
You decided
Uh-huh.
to forgive, right? You decided to forgive and let it go.
Yeah.
Because there are some situations that pop up that serve as a trigger for you, and then you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to play policeman. Well, they doing this particular thing, and every time they do this one thing, like it always serves as a trigger, and it makes me feel like they're gonna do it again. When
And they're
last
not showing you that they're doing it again.
they're not. And here's the funny thing: when last did the incident happen? When did the first incident happen that caused you to feel like this? 5 years ago.
Yeah.
5 years ago? And when last did it happen again or anything? Oh, it never did. So it happened 5 years ago.
Right.
And you, like, why are you still living in this place? Now my question is no longer whether you forgave or not. My question is, do you got trust issues? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can understand how you may not have had it in the past, but now you have it because of that incident. But you chose to forgive and let it go.
But pause though, like because it's not only like those kind of infractions,
right?
like there's all kind of silly stuff
All
that
kinds of
people
stuff, D.
in our marriages beef about.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't always have to go to this rise to this level of, you know, I have trust issues because you betrayed our relationship. It could be something that's irritating to you, and your spouse tap dances on that nerve, and you're like, dog, I've been telling you, like, don't tap on that nerve. Like, it's not a good look for me.
Yeah.
And now you got to choose to forgive for that. So it doesn't always have to be like this big cataclysmic thing, but that stuff adds up.
Oh, it does add up. But that's what I'm saying. And too, like for real, if you continuing to tap dance on the nerve, and this is the part about it, I guess, that we might be dipping into a couple of other podcasts that we've done before.
Uh-huh.
Why are y'all not sitting down and talking about it? Like, I feel like I will never be forgiven properly of this thing. Right?
You like grown people do?
Oh, come on. I'm just telling. This is the okay. All right. Blame it on David. This is the reason, David, that I said when we're having discussions, especially as it relates to difficult things. Yep, there go your bumpers again. The 5 things that I call your bumpers, right?
Let's get them.
Yep. Your maturity.
Come on, Frenchie.
Yep, your maturity. You know, an absence of selfishness. Number 3, absence of pride. You treat the marriage like it's your client, meaning that the marriage is more important than who the two of you are as individuals, and more important probably than anything else. Exercise humility. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, die to yourself. You know? And so, like, for real, if the two of you are in this place, why are you not having conversations about it? And if you find that you can't have conversations about it, then get help.
But that takes us back to your 5th point, though, because if I am not humble, or I'm not choosing humility as my reality, then I'm not telling myself I need help.
Yeah, nah.
You feel where I'm coming from?
Oh, no doubt.
So that's where it is. Like, so there was this couple. Okay, so one of the spouse. Okay, so it was a female person. The female, not the female. I know some of y'all don't like that. In New York, we always used to say stuff like that. I don't mean disrespect. The woman in the relationship, the wife, she reaches out to me, right? Through a proxy. It's like, you know, having this difficulty in marriage, didn't tell me what yet, and I need some help. I'm like, word. Does your husband feel the same way? Well, yes. Does your husband know that you're reaching out to me? Well, he's the one that said to go get help. Now, my ear is a little bit too mature for that response, right? I'm like, husband said go get help is not the same as the two of y'all need marital assistance. He said go get help is not the answer I'm looking for.
Hey, once again, D, sidebar, perfect example, same situation, 2 different perspectives.
Totally different perspectives. So I was like, well, that's not what I'm asking you. If he told you to go get help, that's not what I'm asking you. And understood, you may need some help, and she is agreeing that she does. But that's not what I'm looking for at this moment, because I have one half of the relationship contacting me, and it's the woman half. So I need to know, where is this guy's, or at least I need you to tell me from your perspective, where is the man's mindset on this? Because it helps absolutely nobody.
Now,
For
now,
me to
now,
start trying to triage something when my man is like, first of all, who's you? Second of all, why are you talking to my wife? Third of all, I ain't got no problem. And on we go. So I was like, nah, I'm not jumping into the deep side of the pool. We need to get started on the right. Like, let's wade in, man.
and when he said go get help, did he say go get help for you, or did he say go get help for us?
But that's my point. It was go get help for you. When I probed it, it was like, get help for you. And then it's like, all right, yeah, this is not where we're gonna begin this process. At least not with me. Because I know a little bit too much to mess around in that.
Yeah.
Before we have a level of consensus. I'm not naive. I know, you're going to come with your two different views anyway.
Yeah.
But if one is saying you get help and the other one's like, we need help and I need help personally too, that's not a good way to start this process. Because I'm not going to cold call the dude and be like, your wife called me. She said, y'all need help. He gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you calling me?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, and here's the part that I'm concerned about the most, D, is that you can choose not to forgive, right? But if you choose not to forgive, just know that you're going to be in need of forgiveness at one given point, time, place, season. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but you will be in need of forgiveness. That's number one. Right? Number two, if you do choose to forgive, right? Forgive and don't hold it over your spouse's head. Please don't do that.
Nah.
Because
expunge the record, man.
Yeah, because what ends up happening, and I get it, D. Sometimes they don't really mean to hold it over their head. They're just trying to protect their own heart, right? And I get it, right? But here's the funny thing about that. Somebody said to me one time, don't cheat on your future by having an affair with your past. You cannot move forward and hold on to what happened behind you at the same time. You just can't, right? A lot of people, a lot of couples, a lot of marriages are missing out on what is or what could be because they're holding on to what was or what wasn't done.
Yeah.
If you want to move forward, have the conversation, deal with the issue. If you're going to forgive, forgive. If you're not going to forgive, just understand. It's universal law. It's spiritual law. It's a couple of different laws in there. You know what I'm saying? For every action is an opposite and equal reaction. Isn't that how it goes, D?
Scientific.
What goes around comes around. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. It's what it is, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a really karma type dude, but I mean, the principle applies. Like,
well, what you sow, you reap, bro. That's in nature.
That's it.
You don't have to get all into all of that. Like, it's in nature. You sow bad seed, y'all gotta get bad seed, bad fruit.
But here's the funny thing. And that's so dope that you saying that, because sometimes it's not even about sowing bad seed. Sometimes it's sowing apple seed thinking you're going to get an orange tree.
It's bad for the outcome. If you have an expectation, we talking about marriage here, Quest.
Yeah.
So part of what mash up marriage is spoiled expectations.
Oh, come on.
So you can cast apple seeds and say it's a good seed all you want and say, well, it wasn't a bad seed, but it wasn't a seed for what your desired outcome was. So who have spoiled expectations now? It's not going to satisfy your watermelon desires.
Yeah.
Can't. By nature, it can't.
Yeah. So and then here's the thing. Sometimes we want to blame or not blame. We want to play the victim role because a particular thing happened in the marriage. But a lot of the times, I'm not going to say every time, D, but a lot of the times when stuff happens in the marriage is not only one person made it happen. Nah. I'm just going to say that. It's the two of you. So whoever committed the act. All right, let's take the cheating thing, right?
All right, let's go.
And emotional cheating, physical cheating, whatever you want to call it, right?
Touch up, kiss, call too much,
Anything
text too much, showing your
infidelity,
all of that.
all of that, right? You know what the needs are, right? And you said it. We probably need to go into depth about the whole sex issue on the upcoming podcast, and we will, right?
Yeah.
However and to whatever extent, there are needs that the two of you have. We're not talking about wants. Who you are as individuals, right? Now, there are some basic expectations. Let's not, what we're talking about is the unreasonable expectations. Now, I expect my wife to be my wife and not my roommate. I didn't get married to have a roommate. I got married to have a wife. She got married to have a husband, not a roommate, right? So with that, there are some reasonable expectations. I expect as a wife that when I want to come home and talk, because I need to have an emotional release, if there's anybody that I should be able to talk to, it should be you, my husband. You are the first person that I want to talk to first, right?
Real talk.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
As a husband, and I'm not going to say with us that like we so, like for real, simple-minded that all we think about is the physicality of things, but we are wired differently. And so like for real, we need to have release based upon how our bodies is built. And I'm just being really surface right now, right? Okay. Yeah. And it's not like we haven't been here before, but in terms of the whole forgiveness thing, I just want to set the stage, right? Good. She comes home every day wanting to talk to you. And you don't talk to her, D. Or you make her feel rejected. You make her feel anxiety. You make her feel like you put her in this position like, okay, is he going to trip out? I see he's in a good mood. So if I go to talk to him today, is he going to want to talk, or will he, like for real, anytime that you make your wife indecisive as to when she needs to come to talk to you or talk to you, bad position B. So, okay, there's the dude wherever that she meets every day on the workplace, or he picks up his child the same time she picks up hers. Hey, Faith, good to see you again. I see Nico's getting big. Yeah. He just had, he's doing some stuff too. Small talk, D.
Yeah.
And now he's doing the thing that she wants to do with you every day. But she went time and time again until she got to her breaking point, and she just couldn't take it no more. And it's not that she wanted to talk to somebody else. She didn't want to talk to nobody else. She wanted to talk to you, but your knuckleheaded self, like for real, sometimes I see it, selfishness make you stupid. You so selfish that you know what I'm saying? That you just want to kick back on the couch and relax. You know what I'm saying?
So the enjoyments could have snuck up on her. Like, come on. Like my man is like, did you get a new car?
Oh, come on.
Basic. Get a new car. Oh no, that's whatever hubby's name is.
Bigger than the car.
Yeah, and then okay, yeah. Because I remember the other day you dropped something, and blah 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 blah. Now he's noticing, and you're like, and she's like this dude noticed that. Yeah. So how's Nico? That's his name, right? Yeah. It's a cute little dude, man. Just like his mother.
Let me tell you something. What's the name? Stomp the Yard.
I've heard of that. I ain't see it though.
Stomp the Yard. Yeah, it's a couple years old, but the second one, right? My man, or the first one, I'm sorry. She is the girlfriend played by Megan Good, who's Devon's wife.
Yeah, right.
In the movie, she was dating a guy from another fraternity. Actually, they're rival fraternities, right? And the kid didn't want to join any fraternity, but he ends up joining the fraternity of the rival fraternity. Him and the girl start talking, and like for real, to the guy that Megan Good is dating in the movie, she's nothing more than just a trophy girlfriend to him. Somebody cute on his arm. You know what I'm saying? He got all the connections at the school. You know what I'm saying? All of this good stuff. He sits down with her at dinner, right? And with the guy from the rival fraternity, not her boyfriend. And He was like, you know that I date so-and-so. And so she was like, listen, I'm not concerned about that. And he starts talking to her and he brings her like this little gift or something. It's like a little butterfly and it was green. And she's like, it's green. He said, yeah, I know green is your favorite color.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
She said,
Oh boy.
how do you know that? He said, everything I see you with, you green sweater. He said, look at your earrings, they're green. He said, your car is green.
Dang.
He said, this is green. He started pointing out all the stuff that was green, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you how it planted the seeds. She goes back to have dinner with her boyfriend one night. And the dude is just talking about himself and what moves he's making in the fraternity and where he's going and this and that. And he never talked about her or talked about them. And they got into it. And she said to him, what's my favorite color?
Oh yeah, perfect.
He was like, oh, red. Right? Then she says something else. And he was like, yo, we out in public. You might want to calm down. He said, if you play your cards right, you could ride this out. And she was just like, you jerk. And she walked out. Needless to say, long story short, she ended up with the other dude.
Really?
I'm saying that it's the same. Like sometimes we think, D, that just because we married, like we invincible against that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We invincible against, like, you don't understand, wife. You don't understand, husband, that the easy part was getting him.
Yeah.
Right? The hard part is keeping him or keeping her. Right? So same thing. She there at the school, they picking up. Like, it's that kind of stuff. The new haircut is nice.
She's like, happen, man. I've had a couple of women look like they were deliberately, what's the word, grooming me.
Mm-hmm.
The flip version.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like not that interested. Like I'm behaving openly not disinterested. That's a good word. Uninterested.
Mm-hmm.
I'm behaving uninterested.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you haven't been here for a couple of days. I was wondering what happened to you.
Mm-hmm.
See me here?
Yep.
I don't have nothing to say, bro.
Yep.
I literally don't have nothing to say because I'm like, nah, I know what happens after this. You hit me with something I wasn't expecting. And then because I was dumb enough to play the game with you and thought that I was good because I've been around for a while. Now I'm in a problem. How'd that happen? Like, I was frustrated. Let me real quick. I seen something today in the gym. I was so frustrated. I didn't even tell you this one yet, Simone, because we passed each other this morning. So this woman in the gym that's always like she thirsty, Quest.
Thirsty.
So I was just so tired of it, bro. And it's not just one person. It's not for just one. It's just anybody that'll pass by. I'm one of the bodies to pass by. And I was just so frustrated today, bro. When I went in the room and I found myself, I've never behaved like this before. I went in the room where she was. I saw that she was in there and I was just so irritated. I felt myself roll my eyes and say, and just walk out the room because I was just so tired of it, man. Months of it, bro. Even when Simone was there, like months of it. And it's just like, I'm just tired of it. Like, ease yourself. But if I say anything, now I'm on her turf. So when I see her, I go the other way, bro. Completely the other way.
But here's the thing. There's that side of it. There's the flip side where, like, for real, you know that your husband needs to be ministered to, right?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Don't let your husband go more than a week, and I'm being generous here, more than a week, 2 weeks without intimately being connected from a physical standpoint, because he has to have a release. When he doesn't have that release, and I was reading one article one time in this, what's the name of the book? A divorce attorney wrote the book.
Oh, yeah, you were telling us about that one time.
He said that there was a gentleman who came into his office. The man had gone, it was either 8 weeks or 8 months without intercourse with his wife. I was like, oh, that's crazy. 8 months is like, I can't even wrap my mind around that. But 8 weeks, unless she's pregnant and just had a baby, bruh.
Or she in the red tent.
Because here's what's going to happen. Exactly.
Not touch it, not touchy.
Another podcast for another time. That's a whole nother podcast, right? But 8 weeks, bruh. 8 weeks. And then when you don't expect him to. Let me put the disclaimer on it, D. I'm not condoning cheating in any way, shape, or form. I am not.
Don't say but.
I am not. No, I'm just saying I am not condoning it in any way, shape, or form. However,
okay,
we do have breaking points.
Yeah,
we do have breaking points. And so the chick who comes to work, who's always dressed fly every day, who always checking for him, she got the you know what I'm saying? Like on this particular day, she got the blouse and the pencil skirt. And in any other time where you wouldn't pay attention, you're paying attention now. I say all of this and set all of this stage to do this, D. In the realm of forgiveness, right? The person carried out the act, but you are just as guilty because you created the environment for them to be able to do that. I'm not talking about any crazy addiction that, a spouse might. We leaving that alone for now. We holding the two members of a relationship or the marriage accountable. You are just as much to blame for her cheating. You are just as much to blame for his cheating as they who did the cheating themselves. You created the environment for him to do it.
Yeah, Simone and I got a program coming out on the Grown and Married program.
Yeah.
grownandmarried.com. That addresses that thing of covering. You and I did cover up or covering, but we did it from a different perspective. She and I are doing, covering your spouse so we can shut down those doors, bro. Like shut those open doors down.
Yeah, no. I'm laughing because Nicole Davis said in the chat, yes, Simi, and give up the darn cookie.
I know you don't love the cookie, but I shouldn't say that. You don't love it when people say it that way.
Yeah, but it's hilarious. I'm dying.
Yeah.
But you said something just now, D, seal up the breaches. And one of the ways that you can seal up the breaches, because like for real, we already know a lot of the time we don't heavily or overly spiritualize marriage, but we don't under spiritualize it either, because you need to understand the fact that although we want everybody to be practical in their movements as it relates to the marriage, we also want you to understand the reference point. This thing is divine.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if it's divine, like for real, we already know it's created by God, right? And so there's an enemy of that. That's the enemy who wants to kill, steal, and destroy. And we already know he wants to tear the thing marriage down because it's a reflection of our relationship with God. Seal up the breaches. One of the ways you can seal up the breaches is forgive where you can forgive. And if you're going to forgive, doggone it, forget it. Let it go. I'm not saying let it happen over and over again. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Yeah. And when I first got into giving my life to God, one of the things that I thought, because I was so naive, bro, I thought that like there's this place where they call the Lord's Prayer, and it was really Jesus praying himself, right? But people say it at church thinking you're supposed to recite the joint, but it was him saying, right? And he said, "Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors." And I was naive enough to think, well, if I don't say that in a prayer, then I'm good. Like I can hold a grudge and I'll be good. But of course, what he's saying to us is that in the same manner that you forgive,
oh, come on,
will be the exact same manner that you will receive or not forgiveness. I'm going to just put it right there and leave it. So pick your poison. Like you want it like that, you can get it like that. But I don't want it like that.
Yeah, the outcome ain't sweet.
Nah.
Outcome ain't sweet.
Nah.
Yep. I'm just saying, man. We want to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the reasons why we named this podcast Marriage Ain't for Suckers. That's one of the reasons why, because it's not for suckers. It will shape you, it will mold you, it will challenge you sometimes in ways that you don't even want to be shaped, molded, or challenged.
Yeah.
But it's ultimately for the purposes of becoming holy.
Yes.
Set apart.
Yes.
And in order for you to achieve intimacy, you can't achieve intimacy with somebody else thinking, moving, and believing that the relationship revolves around you. It's the two of you. Stop doing that, man. Stop being selfish.
Yeah. If you want to create a win-win, win, win, win. Yeah, man. I published a little book called, earlier we were talking about something else. Sex Sells, CELLS though, bro.
Yep.
Sex, CELLS.
Yep.
It's a quick read, but I think it gives some context to some of what we were talking about today, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
you already know what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Stay focused.
Stay focused. Oh, no doubt.
Word up. Another one for the record books.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Can you just your dope story? Anything you can get today would be so appreciated. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just reading the messages as they come in, D.
Oh yeah, man. They warming up, and Sister Brown hit us with the book you were talking about, James Sexton,
Mm-hmm.
Marriage Secrets from a Divorce Lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, man. So yeah, thanks for joining us, y'all. We're gonna do some shout outs and get on the way.
No doubt. Shouts out to one of my BU fam. She just had a baby not too long ago. It's been a couple of months, but still shouts out to her, Stevie B, man.
Okay.
Yep.
Word up.
Shouts out to her. Tamala Baldwin. I saw your message, Tamala. Don't worry. We're gonna get that happening. Yep, and shouts out to you. She's working actually on a project right now that deals with divine love. So yep, yes indeed. We're gonna support that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Simone, come on. That's Queen Bee right there.
Oh yeah, man. Love
Yeah.
of my life, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Shouts out to Frenchie and Lucy who joined, man. Tasha, big up my people then from We About Quinn, man. From Excelsior days, man.
Okay,
Nicole
yeah.
Foundation in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Andrada Booker. Good to see you, mommy. Who else came through here? Yeah, we had a number
Of
of people.
course, Officer Craig, man. You know
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, Philly PD. Stand up.
Stand up,
Yep.
Philly PD.
My man, my mellow. One of my let me tell you something. This dude right here, like for real, man. I got so much love and respect. He's like an older brother of mine. He held me down, man, through some difficult times, man. My boy Kevin Davis, he rolled through today. So shouts out to
Okay.
Kevin Davis.
Yeah, big up to Kevin
Oh
Davis.
yeah, man. Him and his lovely wife. Yeah. Who else
Yeah,
was
man. I'm seeing Vanessa Cooper came through. She didn't comment, but I saw when she popped up. You wouldn't have seen that.
yeah.
Ricky Venters, you probably saw that
Oh,
happen.
come on, my
Yeah.
man Ricky Venters out there in the DMV.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
Rolando Roman.
Yeah, what happened to our man Isaiah, man? What happened to that dude?
Oh, I ain't see Isaiah today, man. I know all of us are getting ready because we're going to Atlanta this weekend for the
Gotcha.
Saving 7,000. So,
Yeah, I see the link in here. It looked like Frenchie put it in.
yep.
Yeah.
So we'll be
Sue
there.
Ann came in, my sister, I call her. That's my
Mhm.
sister-in-law.
Yep.
Pastor Pat, what up?
Sister in love.
Yeah, man. I get
Yep.
down with her, man.
Yep.
Yeah, and anybody who try to get her and you don't come through me beats. And I
Beeps.
don't mean headphones. I'm just telling
Beeps.
y'all. Yes, I did it on live. Yes. Eddie
Beats.
Hicks, what up? I see
Beats.
you and Tony still going strong. How many years you got in, bro? 25, 30? What is it?
Mhm.
Put it in the feed before we get off.
OGs in the
You
game.
missed the program. Rewind it. But put it in. I don't want to leave before I know. I want to know. I want to know the secret sauce. 25, 30. What is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Them Joker's been rocking for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, yeah, man. Be with us. Keep. Today is Neek's. We meet Neek's teacher today.
Oh,
So
Okay.
Yesterday we was it? Yeah, no, Tuesday. 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 Yeah, Tuesday we went in. He had the assessment done. Spent the day at school. Today he chilled with me. Took him with me to go see David and them. And then this evening we meet his teacher. And tomorrow, first day. Tomorrow's the first day.
Okay. Well, y'all do that, man. So let's let y'all go so Quest and I can do what we
Eddie
need
said
to do.
30 years on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, man. I hit him back. Yeah, man. And they looking better, man. I've known them for a good minute, and they looking better today than when I met them years ago.
That's what's up.
That's positive, man.
That's what's up. It ain't nothing better than you know what I'm saying, aging like fine wine. It ain't nothing better.
Oh yeah.
Man, yeah, I'm trying to get a little sexy as I get older. You know what I'm saying? That means I gotta spend more time in the gym and eat differently. I can't some of the stuff out, man, dude.
You trying to get what?
Trying to get sexy again.
Oh jeez. Yo, I'm gonna help you out. Quest.
Yeah,
yo, I'm gonna help you out.
Yeah, don't put that up there. I know exactly what you're reaching for. Don't put that up there. And you have a lot of wives calling you and cussing you.
Yo, you and Simone, because I know if she's cringing right now, I'm
just telling you. So, let me tell you something. I'm gonna have it regardless. But you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that stuff right there is like nitrous oxide. Cold weed.
All right, some of y'all dudes need to know what this is. Go get it. Don't play yourself.
Yeah, don't play yourself.
Especially if you're getting older. Go get it.
It's good for you.
Amazon.com. Go ahead and get it if you're getting older. And if you're a woman, you need some Femme Plus.
Let me just see.
You're a woman and you're hitting the menopausal state, or you're already in it. Go get Femme Plus. You can only find it one place. Femme with a plus sign. Go get that. It'll save your life.
I just wanted to see if she's gonna comment. She's probably hiding her face right now.
Oh gosh, yo, dude.
Yo.
Yeah.
Let's get it done, man. I see y'all, man. D, what happened to peace?
Yeah.
Peace.